Hello everyone, today we will be discussing how to register your new organization on the EagleSync platform. You will want to have some materials with you before you begin, including board member and advisor emails, a profile picture, and your constitution and bylaws. The first thing you want to do is make sure you are logged in. Then you're going to go ahead and click on the Organizations tab located at the top of your screen. You should see a search engine on the left side of your screen. Below this is a button that says Register an Organization. Go ahead and click on that. You should then be redirected to a page titled Register an Organization. You're going to want to scroll down to the bottom of the page and select the Register a New Organization button. After you click on this, you will be brought to step 1 of the application screen. This is the 12-step process. Read over the registration instructions as some important reminders are also located on this page. The entire registration process can take approximately 4 to 6 weeks. It's also important to note that all board members, including yourself and your advisor, must submit your e-signature forms within 7 days of this application submission. This section also mentions the new student organization meeting, which is required before any organization can be fully recognized by the university. After you've gone through and read these points, go ahead and click Next so that you can view the Acknowledgement of Student Organization Policies window. Similarly to the last step, be sure to read over these policies. If you agree to follow these, go ahead and click on the button next to the I have read the guidelines statement and select Next to continue your application. After you hit Next, you will see a screen prompting you to choose if you are reactivating an org or not. Since you are a brand new organization, you are not, so go ahead and click No to proceed to the next page. You will then see some instructions for how to fill out the contact information section of your application. This highlights that not all of the fields on that page may be applicable to you, such as a fax number. If your organization owns or rents any property off campus, be sure to include that address information in the address fields. If you do not have any off-campus spaces that you use, you can leave that field blank. The next page will ask you to start filling out the general information for your org. The only fields that are required are the official organization name, the description summary, and the website URL. This page is where you will also include any nicknames or abbreviations, external websites, and social media links. Once you have filled out all applicable fields, you're going to go ahead and press Next to move on to the next page. Here you're going to see the option to upload a profile photo for your organization. And then this next page is going to be an important part of starting your org. Here is where you will be listing and assigning positions to your board members and your advisor. In order to do this, you will need each member's email as there is no autofill option. Now there are 2 different options for how to fill out this information. The first is by adding members individually and assigning their positions as you go. In order to do this, you'll want to ensure the Add Individual Members tab is selected. Choose the position from the drop-down menu, and then fill out the individual's email address. Be sure to press Add after you enter this information, as if you don't, it will be lost and not actually submitted. The other option is to add multiple members in bulk. So you're going to select that tab. Then you're going to enter each individual's email address with a comma separating them. Once all board members are there, go ahead and select Add. Then you're going to assign their positions when you scroll down and review the roster. You're going to do this by selecting the Edit Position Assignment button, and this will allow you to assign each member to their assigned role. As you fill the positions, green arrows will appear next to the roles you have filled. You need a minimum of 5 members and a staff or faculty advisor. The title for these positions are decided for you during the registration process, but you can customize these titles in your administrative view after your application is approved. Once you have filled these roles, you can continue on to the next page where you will choose your organization's category. After you've assigned your org to a category, you can move along to fill out the meeting and election information. This required information includes what day or days you are meeting, the time and location, as well as what month you plan on holding your elections. On this page, you will upload your organization's constitution and bylaws. And once those are uploaded, you're going to go ahead and press Next. This next page explains the final step in the process, which is the e-signature forms required of each board member and advisor. You, as the submitter and primary contact for the org, are responsible to send the appropriate links, located here, to all board members and your advisor. This is extremely important and your responsibility. All members, including yourself, will have 7 days to submit their e-signature forms. Failure to submit in that time frame will result in the denial of your application and you will have to resubmit the application. When sending links to the board members, it may be beneficial to include their title and the name of the org in your email. From this screen, the submitter will be able to fill out their own e-signature form. After you have done this, you're going to hit Next to see the option to travel back to any of the previous steps that you would like to go over. Once you're content with your application, you're going to go ahead and hit Submit. You will then be taken to a screen entitled My Submissions, where you'll be able to see the time and date that this was received by the student orgs team. Once your application has been reviewed and the academic checks process is completed, a member of the student orgs team will reach out to you to schedule a new student organization meeting. If anyone has any questions, please reach out to the student orgs team at studentorgs@emich.edu and we will help you through this process. We look forward to seeing you soon.